Travelers prepared for chaos at the airports across the country today after a call for passengers to protest new security measures. Opting out for a pat-down versus full body scan would have meant longer wait times, but the day turned out much quieter than expected. ABC 24 News reporter Joy Lambert is at Memphis International Airport. And Joy, how's it looking out there tonight?
Well, actually, all day it's been running relatively smoothly. It's been a little surprising, actually. It's a combination of things. TSA stepped up its staff, and passengers arrived at the airport extra early just in case the opt-out took flight.
New York.
None of it happened where we were.
Minnesota.
There was no problem at all.
Houston.
Right through security, no lines. It was actually pleasant.
All arriving in Memphis, all with no problems, no delays.
A lot of passengers came through a lot earlier, 3 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours earlier than they normally do because they expected this national opt-out campaign, to cause a snarl in traffic. But everyone has come through smoothly.
TSA officer Valyria says not only has the day been smooth, only a few people decided to opt out from the body scanners. Even then, TSA was ready to keep lines moving.
And even some of the guys out of Atlanta that I spoke to today said that this is one of the smoothest travel days that they've ever seen because TSA prepared very well for that, and I'm proud of that. We have more officers on staff, and so we're prepared for whatever happens.
New TSA rules on pat-downs and the new body image scanners have many passengers upset about what they say is a violation of rights.
When the rules changed, I think it kind of raised eyebrows with everybody, but then this is something that you had to get used to when we first took this job because we still had to do pat-downs when we first started. There was just a different pat-down procedure.
TSA officers have received the brunt of the backlash, but they say it's a job they won't back down from.
Even one of my officers here, she explained that female passenger, while she was patting her down, she was like, "Oh, I know you're enjoying this." So, that's kind of demoralizing, but at the end of the day, we all have one responsibility, and that's towards national security, to make sure everyone gets on their plane safe.
And that's what Lewis says will happen, with or without a boycott.
We, as officers, will never forget 9/11. That's something that's ingrained in us. We will never forget, and that's why we do our job.
Now, the National Opt-Out Day was an internet campaign that asked people to boycott the body scan, but it looks like in the long run, people just wanted to make those holiday flights rather than delay their fellow passengers. Live at Memphis International Airport, Joy Lambert, ABC 24 News.
All right, Joy. Now, a congressman in Florida has asked 100 airports around the country to eliminate the TSA and use private security companies instead. However, the airports would still have to abide by those TSA regulations and use the body image scanners. The only change would be the agents.